So apparently, the game banned Adin Ross from LA. It's not really banned. What he said was, you got to check in when you come to LA. And that was because of all the Kendrick Lamar disrespect. I find that a little bit funny just because it seemed like he was kind of not really riding with Dot when it came to the whole Kendrick Lamar Drake beef anyway. But Game said you got to check in. You know what Kiwi Head said? Kiwi Head said, you ain't got to check in. Kiwi Head, you crazy. If you wasn't here, you'd have to check in. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know, y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. I'm be honest, man. It's hard for me to remember the intro because I'll be on the other channel. I'll do no intro. I just go straight in. But shout out to the good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Continue to support the channel and all that. So yeah, we got No Jumper here. Shout out to No Jumper for the clip. Shout out Kiwi Head, Lushable, Munchie B, and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. And yeah, game said Adin Ross got to check in. Apparently, Kiwi Head said he don't believe that. So we're going to get straight into that. If this is your first time to the channel, like and describe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, then shame on you. I'll never forget to say that. Shame on you if you're new here. Shame on you. But let's get straight into this.
Like, you didn't really say, like, he said that Adin needs to check in. He didn't say that he's banned. He just said he needs to check in if he wants to be moving around freely, which I, honestly, personally don't really believe. Like, realistically, like, how many people do you think are roaming the streets looking for Adin Ross? And on top of that, who's willing to crash out about a white streamer who, what is his worst offense? He like maybe said something like not too kind about Kendrick. Like, who the cares? Well, I said I had plenty of anti-Kendrick takes, and nobody even suggested they were going to do something to me. I ain't worried about it, so I don't know.
What didn't it sound like Game was kind of
Kiwi Head? You ain't know. Kiwi Head ain't worried about nothing. Kiwi Head ain't worried about nothing. You ain't never worried about nothing, bro. Ruger about to slap the melanin you had left a part of your skin, gang. Straight up. You didn't care about that. You was trying to antagonize him to get the moment, bro. You play dangerous games out here. Dangerous games.
Joking, though. It didn't sound like he was super serious if you watch the clip back.
Yeah, I didn't.
Hey, you know what the game talk? He talk kind of like proper and kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So like you could never tell.
Oh, you think there might have been like a level of seriousness in there? Like you think that?
I don't think it's logical anyway. It don't matter if it's serious anyway. Like check in. He could come to LA for a month and you never even see him.
Facts.
First of all,
I mean, do you guys think that Adin Ross is gonna have a hard time moving around in LA?
No, not at all.
Well, who?
He not gonna have a hard time.
But
Man,
to be fair, he usually has a couple of security guards with him at bare minimum, just because of how famous he is.
That don't mean nothing. It's a knock down your security guards. But this is the thing. Adin Ross ain't gonna be nowhere he gotta check in, gang. Adin Ross will be up at Beverly Hills somewhere, Santa Monica, you know what I'm saying, Bel Air. You know what I mean? It's not like he's in the trenches. Like, yo, you need to check in if you want to hit the clubs and do all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna be put up in some mansion somewhere streaming. Or at some event where it's heavily guarded. So it's like, yeah, I feel that. He don't really gotta check in. Not trying to be like that. Who to check in to when you go be in Beverly Hills? Do the Bloods or Crips control Beverly Hills? Just wondering.
So if somebody wants to do something to him, they're basically gonna have to get through some big ass armed. Honestly, I feel like having even one armed guard with him is like more than enough to off-put that.
They like, don't come to LA. LA is large, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real. But like I'm from a small city. I could be like, don't come to Inglewood. Yeah, that's a you probably a block away. From where we at
he's
at.
saying you can't come from Lancaster
So
to
you still
Compton to
can't-
Santa
I mean, you
Cruz.
still
I can because if you a rapper, you got to go to the Forum, SoFi Stadium.
Okay, so
to do a
then-
I know
what if
all
they-
them interests.
then-
My friends are
I'm just
rappers.
saying, but yeah, what if they hook up with the who don't f- with y'all
They
and
gonna
go
get
with
bust
them,
on
bro?
too.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all not ain't nobody, but who about to bust at a Forum and the area where all the crowd, innocent people, police, all that people. Man,
Hey,
nobody
look,
about to bust
listen,
that
listen,
shit.
Yeah, you ever
listen,
been to the forum? It's like very.
I done seen niggas get off at the Forum right there off of man. First off, the Forum is literally, I want to say, a block away from Crenshaw in Manchester, gang. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is on Prairie, gang. What is we talking about? So I mean, what you mean? I done literally seen niggas get dumped on right there at the Forum. Like, that's crazy. I remember niggas. I don't even know if the Sizzler's still there. But I seen some shit. Like, what that's not true. Hefe don't care about what the check say. That ain't true.
It's like the last
Security
place where
stop.
somebody's getting
You
shot.
said
yeah.
what? Where?
The Forum, like, I mean, the parking lots for these stadiums are like
It's happened
cops
before.
everywhere,
It's happened
security
before.
everywhere.
Well, let me
Literally.
rephrase that. They
Sure.
don't give a shooting at innocent people and kids out here nowadays. They will do that, but they are scared of the police.
Yeah.
These scared of the police for sure.
And will a gang member kill the dude who shot their brother in a situation where they might get caught by the cops? Sure. When it comes down to some shit like that, I can see it. We're talking about Adin Ross saying something rude about Kendrick
But when
Lamar.
they say that type of stuff, I don't think they're talking about like a death
sentence.
sentence. I think they just talking about applying some pressure. They're not really talking about like a death sentence.
But when
You know
you're
what I'm
a streamer who's worth millions of dollars, who's surrounded by people that carry firearms on them professionally, it's kind of like, well, if you want to make any kind of mark, if you want to embarrass Adin Ross in any meaningful way, you're basically going to have to come at him on some gangster shit because he's got dudes who are ready to kill for him around him that are hired to do that, you know?
Okay, all right, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to it.
What some call it? You know, he kind of rebutted and said, "Nah, he good." Wack said he good, right? So
You did.
my thing is, how safe you think Wack could keep somebody, and why he think he could say that?
Wack100 got fired. All right, we found that out through Just Clips. Shout out Just Clips 1 because he already exposed that. Wack100 don't do no management for the game. Straight up. So, Wack not even from LA, y'all. Just throwing out, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody be like, oh, Bloods and Pa Ruth, but your bro not even from LA, gang. Y'all gotta know that. He not from LA. I'm sure he know people out here, and he always talk about some old niggas he know from gangs and all that. But he not from LA, bro. Just throwing that out there.
I think it's clickbait.
Let's just say if he was in some real danger, he didn't have security. Like, you think this person could keep him safe?
I think that
It's enough people that don't like you.
I think Wack is saying the same that I'm saying,
So
which is that there is nobody who's willing to crash out on that
Okay.
level over a streamer talking about a world famous rapper on a stream.
Okay, well, I agree with Wack.
Yeah.
I agree with that thing. Oh, okay, because I never heard what Wack said, but it sounded like he was like high-hearted, like, oh, I got him type.
I didn't hear exactly what he said. I'm sure that Wack would be happy to move around with Adin Ross, especially since they have a relationship. They were just doing content.
Shout out Lush over there in the cut looking jank mank. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro got the pea coat with a Louis Vuitton beanie. What's them? Aviators. He got the 80s cops glasses on. He's for sure doing dope on this podcast today. And nigga open that jacket, he got a bunch of rocks and used washes and shit. Shout out my dog Lushable, man. Shout out my dog Lushable.
In Miami.
Right.
That being said, like, I don't think Adin needs to do that. I think Adin needs to keep a couple security guards around him, and that's enough.
And Wack just posted game on his birthday. Like, oh, what the hell going on?
But
man?
he posted him, but Game ain't reciprocating the energy. It ain't like he shared it.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I mean, I didn't look into that far.
And
I just seen him post
Anna
it.
did content before they even came out. I said that's not that man manager. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Wait, you said that how long ago?
I said it on a Tuesday show, one of these Tuesday shows, and I said it on my own channel.
Because I had never heard that before, but then there is a channel that put out a video about that this weekend, basically saying that Wack is not games manager anymore, and they even pulled up like on the AI or
Hey, the channel is at Just Clips 1. Shout out Just Clips, man, for doing good work over there. I think let me go big real quick. I think it's kind of janky how a nigga with 5 million subscribers can't be like, yo, I watched this video. You know exactly who it was. Talk about you watch this video. You watch all of our videos, bro. I get people in the comments. You think he watches you? What is you talking about? Niggas reached out and offered me a job, stupid. Yes, he watches me and everybody else. Because he's like that. Shout out Just Clips 1 because he's the one who did that investigative journalism to find that out. I'm talking about, he was in Neon Stream to find this. That's good work, bro. Shout out Just Clips. I watched the sub channel. You see the sub channels, they basically say, you know exactly what they were saying because you studied that shit. Like you study all of this. You can't fool me. Turducken booty hair head man unit. You ain't fooling no damn body. Straight up. Shout out Just Clips though.
on like some promotional website or whatever that said that he's not. So I'm planning on asking him that Thursday, but
Ew.
I mean that's
The
interesting.
last content I did on my channel about Blueface, and at the end I touched on Wack. I said that, and that's before that came out.
Pause.
And I said that because it came out of Game Mouth.
But I mean,
Game said "F him, he ain't my manager.
When he said that?
Like
He
2
said-
years ago.
He said, "Gilmore." He just said he ain't my manager.
2 years ago?
He didn't say
Hey,
F him.
look, listen. He had something.
He didn't say F him at all. Munchie, janky. I never heard bro say anything ill of Wack. I'm gonna be honest. Even when it comes to Wack's Nipsey Hussle comments, I never heard Game say anything foul about Wack. Nigga Munchie, like he said, he not my manager. This nigga crazy, bro. Oh man.
That was going on in Orange County. He invited a friend of mine. That's a rapper. And he like, what's up with the boy? You know what I'm saying? And you already know. And he said, man, he ain't my manager. His words. And I
word.
said this like 2 or 3 times on the internet before.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but like he just
Oh, that's an exclusive. So he's saying that was straight from Game Mouth. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. For sure. Because I'm like, where you heard that? Where you heard that nigga said that? Okay.
he want to align himself with important people, but it's hard to ban somebody from California is big, LA is big.
he was on stage with Game within the past year, though.
Yeah, I don't mean they beefing. I said he ain't his manager.
No, but then again, like,
Well, look, if you said F Wack, he ain't my manager, that kind of sound like beef. I'm going to just be real. Like, what? Why it got to be effing? He's like, what's up with the boy? I said, nothing. Don't worry about nothing. He ain't my manager. He didn't have to put the F-U. Just throwing that out there. So that sound like smoke to me. But, of course, Wack100 wouldn't want to say that, yeah, we going through it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Game has far more juice out here than Wack100. Know that.
if you're managing a legacy act, someone as big as the Game, you would figure that that'd be a much more prominent part of your daily conversations because that's going to require a lot. So,
And
the
also,
fact that he
Man, he's
hasn't
not
mentioned-
Ray J manager either.
okay, but here's the thing. I
I think
think
like he just bailed Ray J out of jail.
they-
No, why we-
okay, but that's like a
His bail is 50,000. Why would he need Wack to bail him out on a $50,000 bail and it's 10% and you only put 5,000 down? He went to jail for criminal threats. The bail is you can get a bail option $300 and make payments. Why would he need Wack
he
to
ain't
bail
lying.
him out of jail? That's Brandy's brother.
Ray J been
Let's
violent.
be
though.
real, bro.
That's not the worst point. Yeah.
Let's be real.
He been wild
Hold on.
Munchie, check
I'm
this
not
out.
about to just go
Hey, look,
along with his
Munchie,
old.
I'm not going along with nothing.
Fairy tale-
This is what I seen some on social media.
You
right?
picked him up from jail. You didn't bail him out.
Okay,
Right.
and you could be right, but look, I see this and I read captions now. I don't go with a magnified glass to play Inspector Gadget and see if this really true or did he do.
And that's exactly why your ass always having to pull some shit off your channel. Yo, know, so I said, yeah, I just seen it. I just read half the title, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really look into it at all. Nigga, that's why you be pulling shit, have to do another video. Look, so I said in the last one, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do that, bro. Y'all got to do y'all due diligence, man. When it comes, especially when it be certain situations. Y'all be talking about serious situations, be wrong as hell, bro. Wrong as hell. Well, I read a title. Niggas got clickbait 24/7. So what a title mean at the end of the day? Sometimes I put something on a title that ain't necessarily exactly what the video is. It's pertaining to, but it's not exactly what the video is. So it's like, yo, a title don't mean nothing. I read a caption.
Do this, did he really go get him? I just see it and keep it moving, bro.
Man, fuck them titles, man. I read across the title that said we and you was boxing. Hey, look, listen.
Right.
Why would Ray J, Brandy's brother, Moesha, need this man to bail him out of jail for a $50,000 bail? You only pay 10%, and that's $5,000. Man, he throw that in the club or pay that for some box, right?
All right, but here's the thing: is that I think Wack has a different relationship with the artist that he quote unquote manages than a lot of standard managers, in the sense that, okay, Blueface, I do see him moving around with Blueface doing like management type, you know, dealing with promoters, making sure that he gets the bag, etc. But I don't think Wack is like handling every single thing day to day in the role that a typical manager would. Like, even all right, when he hit it off with 6ix9ine, when they went to Miami and they got to talking, I don't think it was ever even a consideration that Wack was going to be taking 10 or 20% of every single thing that 6ix9ine was doing. I think that it was the kind of thing where it was like, all right, if there's a deal and Wack brings it through, then Wack's going to get his percentage. And
yeah, he never said that he was managing 6ix9ine, though. From what I recall, I don't ever remember him saying that he managed 6ix9ine. I remember him saying exactly what Kiwi Head is saying right here. Yo, it's different people that he know, they getting money together. That's what I recall Wack100 saying about 6ix9ine. I don't remember him saying that he's managing him.
And if nothing comes in this month, then Wack's not going to do any business with you. And I think that like kind of came true because Wack helped to do the deal with Kodak, and Wack allegedly got paid like a very significant percentage of the money that went through for 6ix9ine and Kodak doing a song. And so I'm like, the fact that Game has this other manager that you've seen in the Neon clip, I don't think that necessarily means that Wack isn't ever going to be doing some managerial style duties. The thing that I thought was kind of weird was the fact that Wack did post the thing about the game and that the game didn't repost it and didn't like it, which he might have just not seen it, but that does kind of stand out. Like, if that's really your man's, you would probably see it, right?
Do you take me to be a liar, bro?
No.
The man said, he said, "He ain't my manager, bro."
Well,
on my daughters. Hey, look, listen. He's not a manager. He a professional middleman. You see how you said the 6ix9ine thing?
Mm.
And then
I want to say this too. Ain't nothing wrong with a professional middleman. You want to know the truth? A lot of things that go on in the music industry and in the entertainment business are handled by glorified middlemen. Straight up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not trying to take up for Wack100 because he's a clown. But a lot gets done from middleman in Hollywood, and they be rich too, because you get a percentage of whatever deals you broker. You know what I'm talking about? Pay attention, y'all. Some of y'all could be middleman.
Wack will F off more opportunities than he bring, because nobody doing this old tough guy, big you, Suge Knight shit no more, bro. Like that shit is over. And I don't know how true it is. I don't spread propaganda like.
Well, Wack's not on that either.
Man,
Wack's trying to do regular business. He ain't really like acting super tough with people and shit.
He supposed to, I heard Blueface lost an endorsement. He talking to somebody, talking about, oh, you know, the way he held Vanilla Ice over the rail. Yeah, I was holding his left leg or some shit. You scared the out the people. They not fucking with Blueface. No. Oh, bro, now I don't know the validity of that story. That he
I don't think that's real.
Bro, it's out there. It's out there.
I don't think Wack knew Suge Knight back then, right?
He didn't. That's why I say he's a liar. He just make up. Because
when did he say that?
He one of the Vanilla Ice.
No, because he tried to do the fear factor thing, or he tried to do the blackmail thing. That's his whole approach on thing. He blackmail people.
Ooh, I done said that before. I done said that same thing before. All the war chests he got and everything, how he be talking about, I got footages. Yeah, Drake, I got this USB here on this keychain with all these keys. All that type shit. What do you have that for? What do you have that for? If it's not to blackmail people. Because what's your use for it? You get me? Just throwing it out there. I don't know. But whoop, there it is. You know what I'm talking about? This turned into Munchie B confirms on No Jumper that Wack100 doesn't manage anyone. That's what this turned into. It was gonna be Adin Ross need to check in LA, but whoop, we got another working title, y'all. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all. Glad to be back. Again, shout out to everybody who's sending me all the love and shit. I appreciate that. Not too much love though. Not too much love because I don't want to be thinking about shit, right? But I swear I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, Wack100 don't manage no damn body. That's what Munchie B said, and it's confirmed because his homie told him it was straight from Game's mouth. Straight like that. But y'all know what time it is, man. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. And for anybody who needs any help with this marketing, when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram, serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever. Contact @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram, serious inquiries only. But what I want y'all to do is comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of that. Let me know what y'all think about Munchie B confirming that Wack100 don't manage no damn body. He's a middleman. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.